Oh, good afternoon, good evening, Mr. Trejo. I hope you're doing great. Blessings for you and your family. I hope y'all doing great. So we are here once again doing this video to talk about what I have learned in this term, and it been everything been good. It took me back when I was a child, when I was a first learner. In the first week we talk about how to teach a first learner, right? And I remember we all went through that, right? And so when every time we touch these subjects, it brings flashback on how you were a student and how were the teachers with you, right? I remember having good teachers. Well, all my teachers been good, thank God, because I've been a good student as well. So I remember, right, the teachers, doing everything they could so they can achieve their goal of to be teaching us, right? I remember Miss Cruz. She was a very, I'm gonna say, wealthy teacher, in the form that every time she used to do a subject or something, she would be like, "Hey, if y'all finish this, I'm gonna give you a sticker, and y'all gonna put it in the chart. And whoever has 9 stickers or 8 stickers, more than 8 stickers, is gonna get a banana split. All right. If you complete it, you're gonna complete your banana split. You're gonna get a banana split. So she like reward us for like small achievement. So every lesson, we were so anxious to get to the next lesson so we can get a banana split, or sometimes like a mushroom or something, like a mushroom, like cookies, like chocolate. They put the marshmallows. Uh, so she used to always do that. She always used to reward us for every little achievement that she used to do. And she used to explain things really common. She used to explain it to us like with a good perspective, just like us. We had to teach the students like their beginning, like they're like babies. We gotta be patient. We gotta teach them, um, like if we have to touch a little bit of Spanish and English at the same time, we have to explain to them with patience. We have to have a lot of patience, a good tonality, a good strategies, a good structure, right, so we can achieve what we are looking for. Just like right now, most of my classes, there's a student called Steven. And Steven, he's eager, he's paying attention. I know I know he's smart, but English, he wants to learn it. So he like, teacher, I don't know what he's saying. Teacher, no entiendo. Right. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna explain to you in Spanish. This, da, 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 da. All right, now I'm gonna explain to you in English. Da, 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 da. Using basic words, common words, so they can understand. Doing signs, so they can get a picture of what we're talking about, so they can adapt. You don't have to be strict. I feel like sometimes teachers are too strict, are the are more common for students to fail, because a student's not gonna pay attention to the subject, because he's gonna mess up, and then he's gonna think the teacher's gonna get mad, or he's gonna give him a bad grade and stuff like that. So they don't have that confidence, um, as well. We learn about using our, well, that's about using our senses. We have to analyze and see, okay, this student, he wants to, all right, we got to teach him this how, this way. um, Use this game, use this right here. Okay, so we can get a better result. And as well, we, at the same time, we have to show but don't tell, right? Like, we can show them, okay, this is an apple, uh hey, and now they gotta go, right? You cannot give them everything, give them the whole thing, because they're gonna go bananas, they're gonna go crazy, it's gonna get boring, they're not gonna want to learn, right? So, and but at the same time, we got to keep it real with them, right? Like I said, we got to keep it real with them, and do dynamics like real life situations. Like, okay, sometimes we use, in class, we use some things that we are never gonna use, right? So we do base to base. Like right now, right? Let's say, if I had my class, I would like to teach them numbers, how to use a computer, how to write. So one day they can get a job at a call center. They can make a good living out of it, right? So use real life situation they can have opportunity later on in the future. As well, we learn about teaching vocabulary. This is one of my favorites because I remember, the like us students, we need to improve our language. We need to improve our word, our vocabulary. And like I said it before, I always wanted to be like a singer, a rapper, stuff like that. And what our singers are based on are words. With one word, they can make a whole song out of one word. So if we have to find the structure right from that word, we got sounding words and words that probably they all have a different meaning. So kind of from Spanish, some words that sounds the same as English. It's just the tonality or how we use the tongue, right? How we gonna pronounce them. So we have to be very prestige with our students, right? We cannot use big words. Sometimes I read these lessons and I'm like, I don't understand that word, man. It's too big. I need to go to Google and search it. And that time that I'm away from the story, I had to go back and be like, where are they left off? So it takes time using big words. Sometimes, in the Bible, right? I like reading the Bible because it has good words. You learn a good vocabulary in the Bible and words that explain, because in the same sentence, if you using a big word, you can find the definition, right? So, and most of students, English learning, they don't know much of that structure. So we have to use basic, daily, common, fluently words that they can use and they can get an idea of the meaning, not throwing them off the road and dig a hole just to find what it means, right? So that we have to get a good structure, items, and it's expressive, so all that stuff is adding up to get a better results on a class, on our new learners, right? Because that really helped me. Um, the teachers they show me, the teachers that are teaching me now as well, just like you, Mr. Trejo, Mr. Tony. You have patience. You have patience. You have dedications. And I know you do it because you love the language, not because of a paycheck. And the same thing we have to be like teacher. We have to have that love for the subject. We have to have that patience. We have to have that dedication, so we can keep on learning and keep on teaching our futures, right? And this one is my favorite. Games and flashcards. Uh, what better way? What a best way to teach somebody playing a game? That's real life situation. Playing a soccer game in English. Okay, you're gonna be number one. Okay, you're gonna be number 12. How many players do we need? Okay, he's what? He's the goalkeeper. Okay, what is this? A soccer ball. What do we need? Okay, okay, 45 minutes. How much? 45 minutes. So we using numbers. We using things in the situation they can use and they using, right? Sometimes I remember in high school we did a dialogue in how to eat at a restaurant. Most of us don't eat at a restaurant, so we don't need that experience. We need real life situations that we're using commonly, daily. Teaching using games, a small group, or compare it. Hey, okay, let's see who can make a song with this. Okay, I'm giving to give you a word. You do use dynamic. Using most common flashcards we use like for pre-K. Like, oh, okay, what is this? Oh, that's an apple. Things like that to get it. A better understanding for them. So it was a very good term. I learned a lot, and I'm learning a whole lot. How to become a better, successful teacher in the future. Thank you, Mr. Tony, Mr. Trejo. God bless you. And I'm cutting it off because I'm gonna be 10 minutes. It's gonna take me a whole lot to download. So thank you so much. God bless.